My dear ones, now the bright forces and powerful universal currents are actively working with our human consciousness. They expand it so that we can see life as multidimensional and multifaceted, and from this we get out of the material and limited illusion of the game. Energies help to get rid of mental patterns and programs so that we feel more how we want to live, how to act, what to do, reveal our uniqueness and not be afraid to show ourselves. The light forces activate new levels of our divine consciousness, a new crystal structure, activate the Christ consciousness. A lot of the most diverse work is carried out on subtle planes. And during the days of working with our consciousness, there may be unpleasant and even painful sensations that you should not be afraid of. Firstly, on such days it becomes very difficult to collect thoughts in your head, to think about something, to reason logically. It feels like your head has been taken apart and thoughts have scattered in different directions, and this makes it difficult to think. This is a symptom of energetic work to cleanse your mental body of a wide variety of patterns and attitudes, human limiting programs, bindings to egregores. They are broken, destroyed, removed, and from this you feel that it is difficult to catch something in your head, gather your thoughts, tune in to mental work. Secondly, when working with your consciousness, a headache often appears. There are feelings that the head expands and becomes larger. There may be pulsation in the back of the head and temples, heaviness in the head. There are feelings that something is being put into your head, working with your brain, or even digging into it. This is how new light codes are uploaded to you and the most diverse levels of divine consciousness are activated. Pain occurs when your human consciousness resists this process. His restless thoughts interfere with subtle energy assistance, discontent inhibits activation and further disclosure. Thirdly, there are feelings that you seem to periodically disappear into space or flicker in it, then appearing, then disappearing. For example, you were walking down the street or were at home, doing something, and then a moment, and you are there again, but it feels like you were not in space for a while. When you come back, it's like you start looking around. The feeling that you have just been abruptly awakened from a dream. And, as sometimes after a sharp awakening, you begin to remember who you are, where you are and why. Thus, your consciousness is rebooted and you switch to new settings. Everyone is gradually revealed and gradually activated by different divine levels. My dear ones, if you notice symptoms of expansion and work with your consciousness, then try not to be afraid and not to interfere, but help this delicate process. Take more walks in the fresh air and nature, letting go of all thoughts in your head. Don't think about anything, let your head rest and work with your consciousness will be done much easier and faster. All practices and meditations are also useful, which help to tune into inner silence and boundless peace. Chanting mantras, as they turn off the mind and set it up for further divine unfolding of consciousness and expansion. My dear ones, everything helps, from which your thoughts calm down in your head, become quieter, inner peace appears. And, of course, boundless gratitude to God, light forces, energy flows for the most diverse helps. With love to everyone.